and welcome to That's English.
Hello. In our last programme, George and Rosie had a romantic evening together.
George, I like this, but I prefer classical music or folk music.
Folk music?
What's the matter, George?
I hate folk music.
No, they can't agree. They have different tastes. Gustos diferentes.
Rosie told Bernard and Valerie about her problems.
We like different kinds of music. I bought some tickets for a concert, but George doesn't want to come now. Here, Bernard, you can have them. They're no good to me.
Their son James agrees to go to the concert, but he doesn't like classical music very much.
Listen to this, Dad. This is what I like.
I hate rap music.
So today we're going to look again at the language of music. Saying what you like.
Saying what you don't like.
Saying why you prefer one kind of music to another.
We ask people this question. What kind of music do you like?
I like most pop music. I like a bit of rock music, country and western, not classical.
I like classical music, I like jazz, and I like rock and roll.
I like all kinds of music, anything from opera to rock and roll. But some Japanese music I don't like, because the melody is very strange.
My favourite artist is George Michael. I think his recent songs really talk to me about my life and experiences I've had.
I like Kiri Takanawa. She has a beautiful voice.
My favourite artist is Aretha Franklin. She has an amazing voice.
Do you like her voice, Robert? Aretha Franklin's?
Marvellous, yes. But I like all kinds of music. I like George Michael too. I agree with the woman who talked about him.
I think his recent songs really talk to me about my life and experiences I've had.
Creo que sus últimas canciones me hablan de mi vida y de las experiencias que he tenido. That's what's important in music, that it talks to you about your own experiences.
Yes, I agree. Robert, do you really like all kinds of music?
Yes, I do. Why do you ask?
Well, listen carefully to this next person. I think he's got something for you.
Is this the kind of music you like? It's all right, but it's a bit boring. What about rock music? Is this what you like? I like it, but it's too loud. Listen to this. Perhaps it's folk music that you like. Yes, I like folk music, but you don't want to listen to that for a long time. It's very boring. Do you like blues? I like blues. Well, I liked it when I was a student, but now, well, it makes me feel sad. I don't want to be sad. Do you like classical music? Ah, classical music. Mozart, Beethoven, Bach. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, classical music. But you don't want to listen to that. Classical music is very old. You've heard it all before. But this new record, Music for Everyone, has all kinds of music on it. So there is something for everyone. And you'll never be bored.
You see, all kinds of music in one record. The perfect record for you, Robert.
I know that I like all kinds of music, but I don't really want them all at the same time.
Well, perhaps the record was a silly idea, but there was some useful language in that advertisement.
Here's a good way to speculate about people's tastes. Para hacer conjeturas sobre lo que le gusta a la gente.
Perhaps it's folk music that you like.
Perhaps it's folk music that you like.
Perhaps. Let's practice that. Perhaps it's pop music that you like.
Perhaps it's rock music that you like.
Perhaps it's classical music that you like.
Notice too what the musician said about blues. How does it make him feel? ¿Cómo le hace sentirse?
I like blues. Well, I liked it when I was a student, but now, well, it makes me feel sad.
It makes me feel sad.
Classical music makes me feel relaxed.
Jazz makes me feel excited.
Makes me feel. Una construcción muy útil para hablar de tus reacciones ante la música.
Here's a song about music and about how you feel.
Durante esta canción podrás ver algunas reacciones de la gente ante la música. A ver si estás de acuerdo con alguien. Feel sad, feel blue, feel bad, I want you. There is a kind of music that makes me think of you. There is a kind of music that brings me close to you. There is a kind of song that lets me see what's right, what's wrong. So won't you sing my kind of music? Sing it all night long.
That sounds great.
No, I don't like that at all.
Oh no, that's dreadful.
That's great. Now that is my kind of music. I love it.
Feel sad, won't you sing that music? Feel blue, you know I need that music. Feel bad, please sing that music. I want you.
Resulta curioso, ¿no te parece? The same music can make people feel very different. Which of those people did you agree with, Vanessa?
Well, I quite liked that music. It's not really my taste in music, but yes, it's quite relaxing and it's easy to listen to.
Now we're going to see someone who has some very special, very personal views on music. He uses a few new words and expressions.
Neighbours. The people who live very near you.
Hit. Hitting. Hit. Hitting.
A happy ending. A happy ending. Like this.
To clap. To clap. She kept on clapping. That means she clapped for a long time.
Here's Danny.
Isn't it nice to go out in the evening? I like going to concerts, but my wife prefers to stay at home and watch TV. Last month, I bought tickets for the opera. We went to see Giuseppe Signori in La Traviata. My wife didn't enjoy his singing, but she kept clapping. So I said, "Why are you clapping, darling?" She said, "Because I'm trying to stay awake." Yes, it was a terrible performance and very sad. Why was it sad? Because I paid so much money for the tickets. However, the opera had a happy ending. Oh, yes, it did. Everyone was happy when it finished. Now, my wife is a singer. That's what she says. My wife sings classical, pop, rock, folk, jazz, and blues. But when my wife sings, they all sound the same. When my wife sings, I always stand outside the front door. I don't want the neighbours to think I'm hitting her.
Go, get her, go!
Well, thanks very much. That's all from me. You've been great. Thank you and good night.
Would you like to hear me sing?
No, I'm sorry, but we haven't got time today. It'll be something to look forward to in our next programme. Until then, goodbye.
Goodbye.
You know I need that music. Feel that, please sing that music. Ah.